Do it. We got it! Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say, where's Dashi? Where is Dashi? Well, I'm currently in my girlfriend's new apartment, so Dashi will be around tomorrow afternoon and maybe this weekend, but not right now. Anyway, so what we have today is a crazy development, and this is not confirmation. This is not really anything outside of the fact that we do have a possibility of a Binance listing coming soon. And again, when I say coming soon, it probably earliest that this could happen would maybe a small percent chance be end of November, but most likely December, and actually most likely, again, that's the earliest. Most likely it's going to be next year. But the Binance listing, I believe, will come. As I've said before, most likely by the end of the year, we would have either a Gemini, a KuCoin, or a Kraken. And Coinbase and Binance, I wasn't really sure that would come until next year. I would have said Coinbase before Binance by any means, but I think I'm going to use this video use this screenshot as the thumbnail, but having Binance.com, their sitemap, and that's a little bright, so I'm going to make that a little lower for you guys. The sitemap, and it's been going around Twitter. I'm not sure if it's going around YouTube. And it's just giving us a bunch of pairs over here. It's, Axes to USDT, PIVX to Bitcoin, and then during down below in there, it has OMI to USDT, meaning that you could probably trade OMI for USDT there pretty easily. Now, this was tweeted out by Veve Universal saying, this is interesting, tagging a whole bunch of guys, tagging the best people in the world, Taps Trades, Cavell Anderson, Surprise Cat, everyone else. Foster Hilt was tagged in this as well, but unfortunately he's at work right now, unable to make a video, so he kind of tapped me in. We're kind of tag teaming this one, and he's the one that says, hey, he did all this research and he laid it all out for me, and I'll read you his findings. This Binance website listing is for an XML file, that's X-Ray Mike Lima, which is typically used as a language file or for storage of assets and data. And this site shows hundreds of web pages associated with Binance. So it's not, we're not special. We're we're one piece of code, one piece of line on hundreds of pages associated with it. Now, while we have not clicked on every single one of them, here's what we gather so far. Many of the links that were clicked on redirected to the actual Binance website. So every single thing that we click on, hey, redirected to the Binance website. And the URLs were in fact intact. And he had come across a few sites that had two separate errors. So you either, out of the three things that are possible, you go directed to the Binance site, or you get two errors. And he believes that the distinguishing factor between them is important, and he'll explain why. There was either a 404 error, this page was not found, or oops, the page you're looking for doesn't exist. What is the difference between? This difference matters? The OMI listing falls under the 404 error. This error most commonly exists when a page's content... Oh, where'd it go? The other error is page... Excuse me one second. I'm sorry. This error most commonly exists when a page's content has been removed or put onto another URL. So I'm going to say that again. This error commonly exists when the page's content, like it was on there and then it was removed, or it was put to another URL. Now, why is this important? The other error is the page does not exist, and if it doesn't exist, then there is no content associated with the URL. Now, in the case with the 404 error with OMI, it would stand to reason that there is data associated with that link, but most likely it has either not been published or has been moved to another URL. Now, based on this error, that the link was updated / published on the XML file, the current migration to ETH, the Ethereum blockchain, and the exchange listings that are immediately proceed the move, I believe that there may be something to this. Again, he even says no guarantee, but it is very interesting. So just moving on to a couple of other people's responses here from Veve Universal, and this news is just broken hour and a half ago, so probably about 2-ish hours by the time we're done with this, saying that Very interesting indeed, says Ludwig. I love how all the homies are part-time investigators. There's someone with William Dafoe. That's crazy. So, I mean, what I'm gathering from this is that I don't think this means that it's going to happen this month or next month, and probably not even December. I think that this suggests or confirms that we are going to get a Binance listing eventually, which we had pretty much already had assumed. But again, this just kind of reinforces that idea. Why I don't think it'll be quickly is because we're still only in phase 2 over to the Ethereum blockchain via Immutable X, and even reset. And for those of you that missed my live stream, the new news that we have on that came from Reese early this morning, and it said, I think it's important to remember Immutable is literally brand new as well. They only went live a few months ago, so I'm not sure if even they've been through the process of a migration before. Dan said we had helped to optimize a lot on the minting side of things, which is what had caused the current delay on phase 2. So it's work in progress from both dev teams. Ecomi is doing something that no other crypto has done before in conjunction with Ethereum and Immutable X. Many don't fully comprehend this. It seems like it will take a little bit of extra time, a month or so, but what they are doing is revolutionary. If you're a long-term hodler and not just a day or swing trader, you have to love what Ecomi is up to with this switch. It was a gutsy, forward-thinking move, much like most of what they've been up to for the past few years. Again, I've said it before and I've said it again, these guys are on another field. Like, there is everyone else, and then there's them. There's the masses, there's a couple of people that are above the masses that are actually doing stuff, and then there's them. That is way up here. So, again, when he says it might take a month or so, that is just with the immutable migration, and a month or so from today's date. So, again, Earth 2 and OMI are having the same issues with Phase 2. It is being delayed. But, that being said, Phase 2 is going to be the hardest one. That's the hardest phase out of the 3 phases, the switch over to Immutable X, as soon as that's done. But we will get... they've already started having people get the... being able to beta test the OMI to Gem, or the transfer license, I should say. That's not going to be in full swing yet for another couple weeks, but they are starting to get that done. That will come before the switch over to Immutable X, which is fine. The money transfer license is something that people are going to want. It helps legitimizes it a little bit more. I mean, the fact that we're part of Marvel, DC, Cartoon Network, and every brand under the sun should be legitimate enough, but I digress. Alas, here we are. And without further ado, basically, it's me just saying that this is going to take some time. Like I said, I buy more as often as I can. I have up to 112 million OMI now, in case you missed my video the other day. Everyone comment down below what your thoughts are. Everyone say, where's Dashy? And let me know if you want me to go live on this at some point. I will be going live tomorrow for that alligator Loki drop. So comment down below what you're doing for that. And I love you all. Comment, like, and subscribe. Comments good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, wow.